Hey, I'm just waking up in outrage. But I wanted to comment about something because I've been seeing a lot of folks talk about Democrat versus Republican again, and a lot of people defending the Dems. Like, what were they supposed to do? Yeah, that helplessness is what paved the road to this. Acting like they can't do anything paved the road to this. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, if you will. Because there's no action involved. Everything is just an intention, stays an intention, stays a point to convince you that they're your friend. While behind closed doors, they're doing the same shit. And when I say the same shit, I mean corporate duopoly. I mean taking money from PACs and taking money from all of the same corporations that fail you every day and are slowly but surely encroaching on more rights than human beings. Actually do have more rights than human beings in this country. And doing not a goddamn thing about it. So, yeah, if nothing else, I mean, they're setting it up for him to have a dictatorship that goes beyond a term, But, and he has no opposition because he has the House, the Senate, and the Supreme Court. So, however, we do need, I feel like, to organize behind a new political party. And I've been saying this, and I don't think it was possible before. I felt like the effort was worth it, but I didn't think it was possible all the way. Now, seeing everything that's going on, it's gonna be something that we need to do. So, because there's no other choice there. Because all of the democracy talk can now finally stop. Because not only do we never live in a democracy, ever, literally ever, we live in a republic. The oligarchy has been alive and well through settler colonialism in this country since its inception. And its inception was a disgusting, bloody mess. So, principled off of no equal rights. I say all that to say, now more than ever, it's gonna take imagination that we never really had to tap into before. My prayer is that this is the last round of the flip-flopping where, you know, Democrats go into power, are helpless, do bare minimum, and then a Republican comes in and undoes everything that they did and then does a whole bunch of damage. And then, you know, a Democrat comes in and repairs all the damage, and in the process of repairing the damage does bare minimum. And then a Republican comes in and redoes all the damage, and you know what I mean, that back and forth that they do to maintain the status quo and not move us towards any kind of progress. I pray that this is the last round of that flip-flopping, because that flip-flopping has brought us to full-blown in-your-face fascism. And a lot of people told me I was crazy and overreacting, and that's never gonna happen, and all my years of being here, that's never happened, and da-da-da. But it happened, and I'm on Instagram all the time, but I'm gonna be divesting from these platforms, because obviously they're in collusion with a fascist regime. I already divested from X. I haven't been on there in a long time because I saw what was going down on there a while ago. However, I do love the community that I was able to create on there, like with my fans and with the people who follow me. So I'm probably going to get like a Blue Sky account. I'm definitely going to get a Blue Sky account. And I'm in the process of creating a space where, like, those of you who want to connect with me and just me, that you guys can go to. And then I'm also going to be doing some lives on TikTok while it's still here, or as long as it's here, where I'm going to be reading you guys books. I'm going to read you books. So you don't have to do the research. You don't got to do nothing. I'm going to do it for you. All you got to do is sit down with a little snack and some water and listen. And I'll probably do like an active reading. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go down. I haven't done it yet. But I'm probably going to do like an interactive situation where like I'm reading, but like if there's a term that I'm like, okay, I probably wouldn't understand this or didn't understand this before I looked it up. And I'll do like in real time, like vocab lookups so that we know what we're talking about. And I'm going to start with the indigenous people's history of the United States. And we're going to start there so that we can get a good little history lesson about this country, where it comes from, what it was built off of, and yeah, we're gonna start there. And then I have my podcast Attunement that's now on YouTube and excuse me, and anywhere you listen to podcasts. So you guys can always tap in with me there. Those conversations are wonderful. I'm in the process of dropping. Actually, a new episode comes out today with Richie Rosita about abolition. That'll be out in a few hours. And what else am I going to be doing where you can connect with me? I mean, I'm still going to be on here and kind of phase it out. And I'll probably still drop in here and there because, unfortunately, these are the platforms that you guys connect with the most as well. So, and I built like a really solid following on here, even though I'm shadow banned as fuck. But whatever. I don't even give a fuck at this point. Like, it is what it is. But as a artist, I'm just going to give you guys updates. As an artist, I'm an independent artist. And I have been through more obstacles than you can probably imagine. And I know that all my independent artists feel me on that one. I have been moving through so many shifts and changes and having to navigate landscapes that I'm getting to know firsthand as I navigate them. I have been working on this album. I know I said I was going to give it to y'all last year, but a whole bunch of shit switched up for me last year and I wasn't able to focus on that at all. But I am still focused on it. Like, it's like a steadfast thing that I do when I can. And I'm definitely honing in on this album and have been creating pretty consistently for it. And I know what the vision is and I know what I want to say and I know what it's going to look like. So just know that it's something that I'm 100% working on and 100% dedicated to. And it will come when it's ready and when the pieces align, because it's the only way that it's allowed to come. God, the universe, whoever, they were like, little lady, you need to sit your ass down and actually heal. And even then, healing is a non-linear process. So every time you think you got to figure it out, something else comes up to remind you, like, are you sure? Are you sure you're going to figure it out? Just like America. Just like the United States. But anyways, all of that to say, I'm going to be moving as intentionally as possible this year to get away from these spaces that are hyper-censored and going to be a feeding tube to empire, of our whereabouts and our thoughts and our everything, you know, like they always want. But I'm going to start like divesting from these spaces. So I'll start my lives off on TikTok, but I might end up going to another streaming platform like Twitch or something to do the book reads. And yeah, I need to finally just actually do something different and not be in these spaces where it's our silos and are algorithmically manipulated to push what's happening right now. I just don't want to be a part of it anymore. But I do, obviously, I'm addicted to this shit and I love these spaces as well. So I'm going to be doing my best to like transition, divest. And I hope you come with me. And I love you. And I hope that you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you are practicing compassion for yourself and others while being told that that's the opposite of what you need to be doing.